Thank you, Joe. Our next, the 96 softball team will be our next induction, and I'm going to have Jim Kivisto come up and talk about the team. But Bill Seacon put together a listing of accomplishments, because the ladies are all going to have a reunion tonight at the Nugget, and put together a list of accomplishments that the early girls softball program has gone through over the last 20 years. And 22 years, I'm sorry. Thank you for correcting me, Mr. Kivisto. Wait, we'll screw your stories. Anyway, Jeff and I we were sitting in my office, it must have been a few weeks ago, and we were looking at this thing, and I looked at Jeff and I said, you know what, Jeff? I said, look at this. I said, this is one heck of a program. I said, Jimmy's a legend. And he said, yeah, but just don't tell anybody. But it is the truth. Jimmy's done, you know, Jimmy and I go back to our childhood together out in Ironwood Township, so we watched each other grow up, and we watched this program, and the ladies he's touched over the years, put out some wonderful teams, and I'm proud of these ladies. Like I said before, I look back and I remember these kids walking into my science classroom years ago, and it's really great to see them again today. But Jimmy, if you want to come on up here and introduce your team for us, we appreciate it.
I thought I was just coming, you know, here to be with the girls, and all the other girls later on. Oh my God, are we going to have fun? But you know, I didn't know I had to do this part of it. But that year back in 1996 put us on the map. That was our first time we made the state. We've been there 5 times since, but this team was the team that actually put us on the map. We had very good teams before that, but you know, finally getting over that hump and getting to the state was a great accomplishment for this team. That year, our record was 14-3 overall. I can remember our only loss was to Mellon in conference that year, and I think that was the first game of the year. We played at Gaia Field, and we blew the game. The last two 12-11. I think in the last inning, I think Sonny had play or something, I can't remember. But anyways, the thing that I'm most proud of losing to them 12-11 in the first game of the year is we met them again in the regional finals, and we beat them 21-4. So that was just, you know, something that, you know, beginning of the year we just weren't ready, which is a lot of times what happens with our teams. You know, I don't care too much about the beginning of the year or through the year. I'm worried about getting these girls ready for the tournament time, and boy, were they ready there, and we went on and beat them 21-4, and Mellon just didn't even know what hit them. It was just, that was a great accomplishment to win the regional final. And then moving on to the sectionals, we had to play another team that we had beaten twice during the year, Stone Springs, but they gave us trouble both times, and we went down, I don't know where we played at. Where did we play at? Shell Lake? Was it Shell Lake? I think it was in Shell Lake, but we ended up beating them pretty easy in the first game, and then we had to beat Cameron, which was, I think, ranked number 2 in the state at the time. And we went down there and see the score. If I can see, I can't see very good anymore. We beat them. I didn't say the score, but I think we beat them like 9-4 in the sectional final to get our first chance to go to state, and was just fantastic feeling. I know I can remember going on the bus and yelling something to the girls that I can't repeat right now, but you know, I just say, hey, we're going to state, but I didn't say exactly those words, but you know, you know, and it was the start of something, you know, that's been great here for 22 years, and I hope they continue it. A little bit about that team. You know, every year that I coach, the first thing I say is you need leadership. I don't care about, you need senior leadership. I had 3 great girls on that team that were seniors. I always tell my kids, you don't have to be the best players on the team. You don't have to do everything, but you've got to be the leaders of the team. The seniors have to be the leaders of the team, not only on the field, but here at school. School is the #1 important thing. And I think Gary's going to come up and talk again. Then I'd like to come up after Gary's done and talk a little bit more about the program and why I believe it's been so successful. But you know, you got to have the leadership. And Chris Valley, Stacy Sari, and Natalie Thomas, you couldn't ask for 3 better leaders. both in school and on the field. And when you got that, you know, foundation's already set. They show the young girls how things are done, and everything else pretty much, you know, goes smoothly when you have that leadership. Chrissy played center field, she pitched, she played first. I think she might even caught a game, I'm not sure. But wherever I needed her to play, she played. No questions asked. Stacy Sari, I needed a catcher. That was our big thing going into this year. We needed somebody to catch. Stacy Sari was our shortstop the year before, and you know, I needed a catcher. She had no problem taking off that shortstop and giving it to a freshman, which a lot of times I'm not giving my spot out to a freshman. Didn't matter. She did what was best for the team. We needed that catcher, and she was a big part of why we got there. And then, of course, Natalie was our pitcher. And you know, you don't go anywhere without a catcher and a pitcher. And it was, you know, we had a great year. Again, you put us on the map, and you know, and we had a great other girls. I'll get their names here pretty soon, but we only had 10 girls on that team. You know, it takes 9 to play a game, so we, you know, it was pretty touch and go, hoping that, you know, everybody stayed healthy, nobody got in trouble and stuff like that. But when you got the senior leadership that we had, I'd have to worry about that trouble stuff, you know, and that's part of why our program is so successful. I want to name the girls right now that were there. Jamie Basin, she's not here today. Chantel Clemens, she was a freshman. Steph Innes was a freshman. Lisa LaFortune, I believe, was a junior at the time. Okay, Sunny Malashik was a freshman, and this is what we get every year. You know, we got a small school. You know, you got to feel a team of 9 girls on there. You got to play freshmen. You got to play them. Whoever's the best players out there got to play. And you know, those 3 girls, the freshmen, did a great job for me that year. Stacy Rosella was not here today. I believe she played third base. Lisa Sari was a junior. She played the outfield for me. Great hitter. Again, Stacy Sari, Natalie Thomas, Chris Valley, and my assistant coach was Michelle Decker, who played for me, I believe, 4 years before that. I just want to say congratulations to you girls. I do want to come up again and talk a little bit later on, but you know, I'm trying to get out of here. No, I asked the girls already, who wants to talk? Please come up and talk. And not one. Not one of them said, no problem. Lisa LaFortune said, you know, well, if you give me a shot of tequila, you know, I'm on board then. I said, well, we'll have to wait till, you know, later on for that then, like, you know. But, no, I believe none of them want. Michelle, would you like to come up and say anything? I know the girls don't, but as the assistant coach, if you'd like to say something, you're more than welcome. Otherwise, I just want to say congratulations to my 1996 team, and congratulations on making it to the Hall of Fame.